Good evening. Happy Friday, everyone. Tonight we're going to finish up Alan Wake. We have one more episode, chapter, whatever you want to call it, to go. And if that's not too long, I will probably jump right into Control, because ever since I thought of it, I am itching to replay it again. It's such a fun game. And I forgot most of it, so it'll be nice to re-experience it. So what's our plot summary for this time? Alan Wake is having a horrible holiday. He lost his wife. Everything's going to shit. There's evil fart gas zombies after him. And last time we found out this crazy woman isn't really that crazy. I want to say we learned some plot, but I don't really remember it so much. There was an author before him. Something about them writing makes the darkness stronger. I think that's the best I can do for the plot summary. We'll just continue, and they'll probably maybe give us a little recap.
On Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I have a little part of me sitting here. Do you want to say something in the mic too, baby? No, she's gonna plant her butt like where it's not needed. Okay, and she's gone. Classic.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one
Sunglasses? Just shut the curtains. Turn off the lights. What? Who runs around with sunglasses in their own home? Kind of wish I had a drink and I kind of forgot about it, eh?
pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
That's not how fast pills work, but I sure wish they did.
The lights were like needles in my eyes. I needed my sunglasses.
Right. Mr. Cool Guy wears sunglasses at home.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Ooh, what the heck? We gotta check out this QR code, right? Do you think it still works? I'm gonna get a virus now on my phone. Oh, it says it's text. It says, huh. Turns out this isn't too bad, even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? Okay. It's funny, was that there earlier? We had another scene in this apartment. I'm not sure it was there.
One new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, that she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Oh god, if I were in any way famous and I was doing interviews, I would not watch my shows at all. Honestly, I wouldn't be doing interviews, I don't think. Who wants to do that shit?
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years.
I don't know if it's the pixels, but like live action Alan Wake kind of looks kind of cute. Not gonna lie.
Is that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in...
Oh, they really just filmed. Oh, Wait, it still keeps playing.
Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with?
Oh, there she is.
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What?
I can't believe he's wearing sunglasses in his home.
You said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
That's when everything went to shit.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
Hi, good evening, Koteksunov. You didn't miss much. Nice to see you. Let's get a little cozy.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to...
Yeah, a berry hug. Like we needed that.
About to...
That was a little flashback. Just before they left for the vacation, it wasn't really... It isn't... I mean, the plot is not very thick in this game, I would say. It's mostly, you know, running and shooting and going, ah.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, ooh, we had so many weapons. At least we still have one.
I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
He's so dumb. He's like, oh, I have to do this alone. But why? Like, the cop was pretty competent so far. She was helping us a lot. Why not take it? Alan, you're out in the open. Hide your weapon. I thought this was America. You want me to hide my weapon? I'll call the police on you if you demand I need to hide my weapon. Oh no, what's happening? Do I need to be looking out for stuff along the road? 3 cars, maybe. These random driving sections are very random. I think I can. It seems Alan Wake has the power to steal whatever car he comes across. No, whatever shall we do now? Who could have foreseen such a thing?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always...
The darkness had touched me. No, don't touch me.
I will kill your wife.
I will be very surprised if our wife is still alive after this. I mean, he looks kind of washed out and old in Alan Wake 2. I've only looked at the cover art, so maybe he's like, oh, my wife, she's dead, now I'm sad. Boy, I started the Epic game store thing on my computer to download Control yesterday, and it was downloading with like kilobytes per second. And I looked at Reddit, as one does, for solutions. And so you have to activate a download throttle and put it on 0, and then it will download with 30 megabytes instead. Yeah, that's the Epic store in a nutshell. It's just, all they had to do was look at Steam and copy what they're doing. And that was it. But they can't even do that right.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Okay, can I take keys? Read? What am I reading? Oh, here. The Majestic Motel. Refundable $100 security deposit is required on all reservations. No personal checks accepted. We take all major credit cards and bank cards. Check out time. It's 10 a.m. No loud music. No pets. 1 vehicle per unit. Okay, that's not really very interesting. Coffee? Don't mind if I do. If I wasn't like old, I would totally drink coffee right now. But then I won't be able to sleep.
When he hadn't been busy harassing me.
It's like, you know how coffee makes you shit? So you're just basically sitting on the toilet to immediately shit the coffee out again. That's kind of what I'm picturing. And we're back to the poop talk. I don't know how that always happens. Do I just keep driving? Ah! Go, Ellen, go. Down the stairs. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, what's the saying? Uh-oh. I got stuck on the ramp. The driving is janky. Don't at me, please. Stop making me get out. Is that a spooky deer? Or is it just construction equipment? Oh no. Dodge, Ellen, dodge. What are we doing here? Oh no. You are so useless, Alan. Run. That's okay. Did it say poltergeist? So it's confirmed that there's a poltergeist? Let's see. I've got some flares. This is so silly. This stuff is so silly.
What the hell?
Just getting pummeled, and when he's getting pummeled, he can't walk anymore. No, I want a flare. I want a flare. No! Oh, time to take off my jacket, 'cause gotta get into gamer mode. I did not expect a poltergeist section to be what does me in this game.
What the hell?
No, no! Alan. Can I walk on the side of this thing? That seems like a good idea in retrospect. Can you, like, jump over this? Yeah. I assume I can't go back and do that, right? It will just block me at one point. It just flies at me from one side. Oh, because there's containers there, yeah. Well... See, this is why D&D is better. Because then you could be like, oh, I'll just squeeze past here. And the DM will be like, okay, make me a skill check. But this is a video game, and we're stuck, and we have to do it the hard way. If Alan tries, the weapons will fall again. Like, Bright Falls is just riddled with weapons that he has lost in the process of running through here. And they keep finding them years later. I think I saw a video like that where they reported like, hey, we found a weapon, and they ended up getting arrested because they tried to do the right thing and like report that they found a weapon. And I'm like, that's just... Can you stop? I'm really trying. But, you know, when he also starts falling down... Oh god. Okay, I'm to past the section where I kept falling down. Can we just, like, run? Maybe. Oh yeah, it was not a cool deer that I thought. It was this construction equipment. What the fuck? Can't I just go past? Okay! I defeated the excavator with... Oh, look at this! God gave us a gift, and it's this cool Camaro looking... Is that looking like a Camaro? I don't know cars. I like that Camaro from the first Transformers movie, like the old one. That was a cool car. Oh god, it handles like ass though. Oh god. What is this game all of a sudden? Can I get through? I cannot. Oh no, it's possessed! The car is possessed! Can we find a new one? A new car, maybe? That one's on fire, maybe not that one. Can I use... No, okay, that's not... Not that one. Okay. Car? Oh, we just run. Like, we are mildly jogging the rest of the way. Oh no, there's a car. Come on, Alan. Pick up your feet. No, we're gonna ignore that guy. And we're gonna maybe not ignore that guy. If I would get hit by axes multiple times, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna run. Oh my god. That was close. This motherfucker. Any weekend plans? Oh dear. I got some weekend plans. Wait, I can do this. This is why I drive a very small car. Damn it. Got his back scratched. This man would have, would need a lot of surgery, I would say, after this. And probably therapists. Many therapists. Tis but a scratch. I'll fight you again. I should have known there was another guy there. Oh my god! They sure do like to gangbang me. It's... If there's one thing I hate in a game that will make me like really aggressive, it's getting stun locked. Like exactly what happened there. Uza. This is the last bit. How bad could it be, right? Oh, there's like stuff all over. No. Do I gotta start strategizing? I have some grenades that I could use. Might make things a little bit easier. If he doesn't get immediately stun locked. No, stop. You stop. When I see that green screen, I cry. Oh, and the slow-mo thing, yeah, I think it's like, oh, there's an enemy behind you. We're gonna show you, so you don't get like tripped up by them. But also the slow motion kind of fucks you up a little bit. It's like a double-edged sword. God, no, drive, Alan, drive. You fucker. Isn't Verizon actually a real thing in the US? Like a mobile carrier? Is this one? Oh, but there's a page. So clearly I meant to go here. Not that I've really looked at those manuscript pages. I write a lot myself, so I don't actually get to read that much lately. I only devoured when volume 5 of Urha came out, because that's the book where they finally confess their love to each other. And I was like eating this book in like one day. It's like, I need this. I need them to kiss, make out, but they didn't. It was just awkward. Great book, by the way, can only recommend. I keep sometimes ranting about that book on stream, I feel like. It's called The Husky and His White Cat Shizu. God damn it. Anyone else? I think the publisher's called Seven Seas Entertainment. They picked up a lot of Chinese fantasy books, which are also gay romance books. If that catches your fancy, I can... they even brought some out that I haven't heard of at all before. I want to say one is called Shangpo Lan or something, but I don't know the English name. I haven't read that one yet. How do I open this gate?
I had to get the gate open.
I know, Alan. I've said it before, I will say it again. I love seeing fantasy books from like a different cultural lens. So even aside from the gay romance bit, it's very fun to read. And of course, sometimes there's just straight up smut in there. I don't know if Urha has any, because I haven't finished it yet. Although there was a guy that was getting revenge on people, and he essentially projected porn of two people, which is like a huge scandal that these two people were together with like a spell in the air. So it was like a projection of those two fucking. That was fun. The author is like really great with, I want to say, metaphors. The language is sometimes very flowery and stuff, but then it's also just stupid. It's silly little tropes. And I love the combination of them. What has this game turned into? Why are we in a burning thing? Is this a boss fight? What's happening? No, the only thing we have is that little dot in the top left that you probably can't see because chat is in front of it, which shows me a direction that I should go in, but it's not very clear. This is why I don't play Dead by Daylight. I'm afraid I don't want to be vulnerable. A vulnerable little man. Oh no, can I fight an excavator with a car? That's what's gonna happen now? Or not? I have to press a button here. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Stop! Away! Away! I seem to be in a little bit of a pickle. I don't think I'm meant to be here. New car! New car! New car! Get in, bitch. We're going shopping. I just trusted the bug that I was in, the little glitch, and everything worked out alright. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe that was actually the best place for me to be. I was like safe in this little cubby that I got glitched in.
When I was burying my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
I was gonna say, isn't that video games? So the books were first and then they made the video games? Sometimes it's the other way around, and those books are usually not that great. But if they came first, then maybe I should look into it. Branch out. Although I do have a pile of unread Dunmay books that I still have to read. It's always so much to do, it feels like. That sitting still and reading is so difficult for me. But I also can't really do audiobooks. No! Run, Alan, run. There's buildings. Hide. I think I probably have a Metro game in my Steam library. I always meant to play them. Because they are kind of stuff... It's kind of up my alley. Anything horror, really. I read the Ring book by that Japanese author that I do not remember. The strongest weapon, big light. You know, it's true. And the Ring book, actually, it was scary. It didn't help that I watched the American movie when I was like pretty young, and the faces they made gave me nightmares for like a long time. So it's kind of primed to be scared. But I had it next to my bed because I was extremely smart, and I was like, I will read The Ring before I go to bed. And then I was laying down and I was like, oh, I know the book is like laying next to me. I can't sleep like this. So I had to take the book and I just put it in the furthest corner of my room so that I could be safe while I sleep. I did not get eaten by like a little girl, so that's good. Oh my god, are we gonna have like a mine cart sequence? Get in there, Alan. What's the big problem? Oh my god, there's a minecart sequence in Alan Wake! Look at this shit. There's birds. Fuck you, birds. Yeah, that was pretty much what I did. Probably not my smartest decision. But I never claimed to be smart. That's why I made a VTuber OC that's very stupid. So that I can be like, he's just me, you know? I'm stupid, I can't understand. Okay, it's a checkpoint. I'm smart. Actually, my VTuber OC, he cannot read. So in case anyone says something mean to me, I'll just be, well, I can't read suddenly, I don't know. Seems like you could make this card probably a little bit lighter if you just took all the shit out that was in it. Maybe Alan Wake also is smart. Damn it, how many birds can there be? Did you know that there is a subreddit that's called Birds Aren't Real? And I do not know if it's satire or not. Because sometimes on Reddit you can't tell. There's also a subreddit that's called, I think, Ban Video Games. And I figured out after quite some time that it is satire. But they're so good at it. They sound like Christian moms that want to ban video games. And it's like, you know, I can imagine moms saying such things. I mean, I hope it's a meme subreddit, but sometimes you don't know. People come up with like conspiracy theories, and then they just stick to them. I mean, see the whole flat Earth thing. Oh my God, did you see that documentary some dude did where they were trying to prove that the Earth is flat? And then they proved with their experiment that the Earth is round, and the guy's reaction was just interesting. That's interesting. yeah, that's the best part. You don't have to see any more than that. It's so funny. Because even when they're faced with an experiment that they set up themselves, that they said, yes, this makes sense. If this is the result, the Earth is round or it's flat. And then they get the result, the Earth is round, and they're like, well, I'm just gonna ignore that. And then it's just hard, you know, you can't really reason with people like that. It's raining! 3 vehicles! Everybody grab your free car! Wasn't there a guy? It was Fast Boy, it's Fast Boy. Oh, from a sky, hi! Your name was also Blue, I almost missed it. So glad you're here. Oh. Okay, let's get the Fast Boy. Fast Boy? Is there a generator? I love how this dude is just running around and I'm just like, give me a second, I'll just turn on that light. Okay, where'd you go? Ah, yay, thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Did that, like, eliminate the guy? No, at the worst moment. Whoa, whoa, I dodged that for the first time. Oh, yeah, the bits thing, it is new. I haven't tried it out yet because you have to spend money. I'm not quite sure what the options are to do. I think you can highlight your message, but you can also do that with channel points. Yeah, I haven't really got into it. I got some new music though. You can make emotes really big. Wow. I'm sorry, but this is what Twitch thinks people spend money on? Oh, my emotes are cute though. I gotta say that. God, there's a couple of fast boys. A problem. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds kind of honestly. Yeah. Do the bits still go to the streamer if you spend them on that stuff? If they still do, I guess it's something like, well, I guess you may as well, you know? But I was also working on some bit badges. I was making them little moonflowers. Was this before the generator? Yes, another OC of mine, the one that I play D&D with, his name is Ferox, and he has like a moonflower theme. And they are actual flowers that like bloom when it's dark. And also they are poisonous. Do not eat moonflowers. They will kill you horribly. Okay, well, no, don't. I hate these fast guys, oh my god. Okay, here's a little bit of a clearing. Ooh, Edelweiss is like a Bavarian thing, I think. They got, I don't know if they have that on their like state banner. Ah, no. No, go away. They might. I honestly only remember my own state banner, which has a horse and there's a river. And then at the bottom there's something. red, I want to say. I don't remember. They're not used often. Okay, let's take a little inventory of what I have. Doing okay. That broke. It doesn't feel like we're getting closer to the mountain. And there's just gonna be more... Oh crap, yeah. Mood. Ah! Where do I go? 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 This is like some Nathan Drake crap. Is the audio glitching or is this meant? Oh, things are falling. That's a ship. Okay. Okay, checkpoint. I think I might also have them twice. Because, you know, you play these games and they're very good, and then they keep remastering them for different consoles, and you're like, oh, Maze, I could play Uncharted again, yeah. I mean, it was really good. I still think Elena should have divorced Nathan at the end of 4, because he was like being a little bitch. But it's still a good game. We did have some lesbians come out. What were their names again? God, Chloe and... What was her name? She was voiced by Laura Bailey. But she was Australian. I don't recall. How do I keep going? Do I just jump out the window upstairs? We did get some, didn't we get some Sony games recently? Ghost of Tsushima and something or other. Oh, maybe go here to this clear opening. Oh dear, there's gonna be so many enemies. I think I did some Let's Plays of Uncharted. I took all of them down. They got no views. But I did try for a certain time. I feel like Twitch is more fun though. When there's some people here, we can chat while I'm playing this stupid little game. I shouldn't say stupid, this game is pretty good. And now everyone's going out, ah, let's kill Alan! I'm just gonna use all of this, I don't care. Slightly stabbed with a chainsaw. Oopsie. Surprised you survived that. You do not. Fuck! They always get me from behind. Alan's butt isn't even that good. Like, look at that. His jacket is just like flat down. He doesn't even have a butt. But they're like, oh, gotta get that juicy butt. The darkness knows. Oh, that was a flare gun. What else is here? It's still gonna be here? Okay. You know, this darkness would be a lot more sexy if there were tentacles involved, but I guess you can't have everything, you know? Gotta deal with whatever this is. It reminds me, I had a NPC Warlock of Cthulhu, and I hadn't drawn him ever, I think. I had him commissioned. But I should for fun take some like really old NPCs and characters that I made up and do a couple of redraws. Although I still have to finish the Merman from May. That everyone commented on. Should I maybe put a flare out for this? What is this gameplay? I have to defeat the evil darkness mode with my flashlight. And it's not going well. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
Do as you're told.
You know, lady, you're not really giving me an incentive to do as I'm told. You have my wife. Which apparently I love so much, I just have to save her.
Alice never loved you.
See, let's just go home, Alan. She doesn't love us. Go down. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. That's I sure wish I could walk while holding a flare. Oh, I have to destroy the tornado. How am I gonna do that? With my flashlight? I have 3 grenades left. Darkness, no way. Ow. Oh no, the fridge fell on my toe and it killed me. Sorry, but this is so stupid. It's just aiming at random shit in the tornado now. Oh, use the flare gun. Yeah, that makes sense. You have to shoot the stuff that's flying, maybe? Nothing seems to be happening. Okay, maybe I need to jump over there. And stuff.
You will fail.
Ah, I had to jump over there. Not the birds! Where are the birds? If Alan was a Star Wars fan, this would be easier. Why? Because then he would have a lightsaber and he could defeat the darkness. He would be able to do parry. Why is he so dramatic about it?
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
Yeah, ignore the darkness that's wafting outside the window.
Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to...
What do I think about the game? It's a little bit silly.
Your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not...
And I would say it has some frustrating moments with the... There's a lot of enemies that come and fuck me up from behind. That has fucked me up a few times. But overall, I think it's fun. Actually, this QR code says something. I wonder if it says something different now. Let me do that again.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm definitely glad I gave this game another chance. After I played it like once years ago and gave up. Oh yeah, this was the text that was here earlier. It says, huh, turns out this isn't too bad even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? Anyway, I will 100% also do Alan Wake 2 after this. Since I know that Remedy also made Control, I imagine that's gonna be also a good game. Why are you being all sexy with the darkness over there, girl?
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
I keep thinking this is like the Dough Man. Just like a mascot from a brand.
It stands in your way.
But it's God.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
And it's like, shit, this is what I look like?
Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
What? Why is he so creepy? Why is he doing that?
Use the clicker.
That was weird as shit. I will say I would not be mad if Alan Wake was a bit more horror. Because this is a lot of action, and so I don't really get the horror feeling. But yeah, let's get that thermos. Not gonna make the bird. What do I need? The path is what we need.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you for—
Are we hearing sexy times from the previous couple?
I made a terrible mistake. I should have never come back. You came back wrong.
Now you will never get her back.
This is new book.
I am much
50 Shades of Ella.
older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
You sure did just hug her. What is... What was that really... Was that the end?
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
No, don't make me play this again. I'm not ready to play this again. I need like a squinting face for my model because I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Oh, maybe she's just saving herself instead of being saved by him. How progressive, Ellen.
Ellen? Ellen?
I forgot what she looked like. Because that way they don't have to make sure there's any physics on the clothes she's wearing. Alan, what'd you do? Did he sacrifice himself? But then how would there be an Alan Wake 2? Man, that the cutscene is so crusty. I can see like pixels. It does have a couple of years on its back. Oh, is she gonna be the new crazy light lady? do we like? Oh, we can speed up a little more. Do I know? I don't think I know anyone from Finnish game testing. Games in general. Did we already see the voice actors? Eh. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, 2012. Interesting. Statistics, okay. Night Springs video games. They were alarm clocks, cardboard standees, and Night Springs video games, of which I found 0 throughout the entire game. That's interesting. Oh, so signs were also collectibles, TV shows, radio shows, chess, can pyramids. I knew those were something. Oh, 69 coffee thermoses, nice. Manuscript pages, yeah, okay. I did like the game. I'm not sure I would go back to it to play it again. I'm glad I played it now, so I have it like relatively fresh in my mind when I do get Alan Wake 2. I put it on my wish list. I hope Epic Games does like a sale. Because there are also DLCs for it already. Good job, me! Good idea for the posture check. Oh, it's actually quite earlier than I thought it would be. Do a little stretch. Oh, my bones cracking. Hear the new sound that I put in? Isn't that much more pleasant to what it was before? A little sippy. Go get a sippy if you can. Do I need to pee? Does anyone need to pee before we move on? Because I have something else planned. And I'm gonna do that. No, don't put the moonflowers in your mouth. Okay, it always pains me to open up the Epic Game Store. I don't know why, it's so. The only reason I have it because Hades 1 was exclusive on the Epic Games store for a little bit. I should probably have some music when I have this scene on me. And my follower goal is behind me. I didn't think that through. I can put it like over here. There we go. A launch. I've been, not gonna lie, I've been so hyped to start playing Control again. And then I remembered, now I have a better computer and I can put everything on maximum. At least I hope it doesn't crash while I'm also streaming. To control and control, and then that is working. Oh, I should change the game. Because I saw then Twitch will make like little chapters in the stream, which is great. speaking of poisonous flowers, I have a whole book if you want to learn about some more poisonous flowers. The thing I learned, though, is that if you did want to do such a thing, sure, you could probably get those flowers, but the process of death would be horrible. Horrible, just no good, horrible. Like, cannot recommend. Like, your insides just destroy themselves. It would not be pleasant. Okay, have you played Control before? Just eat it with milk. No! Stop. Do not unalive yourself. Just check any last minute things. It seems that I am controller set up. It's only risky if you fail. Yeah, I think if you fail, it's gonna be very bad. Oh, mute copyrighted music. Should we do that? Normally stuff just, if it's get muted on stream when we're talking, I guess that would suck a little bit, so we do that. It'll look, subtitles are on. Got it. Let's go, let's play some Control. I'm so excited. Ah. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind if stuff gets muted, but if someone like in the game talks over the music or anything like that, it would suck. I do like to put it as like a full playthrough on YouTube as well. Man, it's been a hot second.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out. and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Just night and day compared to Alan Wake. She looks so good. Look at her. Do not jump. I do not approve of that. Okay. I don't think she says something cheesy like that. I mean, this is like the protagonist she's like made for me. This is like, I don't want to say I look that good, but this is like me in real life. My hair is a bit longer, but it's red, it's curly. I would wear an outfit like this. Like it's very chill. Jeans. I walk around like that. I don't have a cool leather jacket though. Oh. What's that button? What was that button? We're gonna look at things now. I want to take my time with this. Honestly, I've been looking at a leather jacket. I might. Okay, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. We are in the Bureau of Control. The Federal Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, and number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. I love the cheesiness of this. Like this building is sort of alive. It's like an anomalous object in and of itself. So you cannot bring any smart stuff in there.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I forgot what happens if you do. I think we'll probably find out. Expenditure summary. Major staffing surveillance, data center construction, minor office equipment. Okay. Mold removal. Hate that. Hate the mold. Oh, I remember this guy. He's in a lot of the live action things you can find. Yeah, this definitely also looks better, like, compared to when I played last, just because I can put all things on. Like, my last computer, it was, like, on its last legs trying to play this game. It was whirring, it was loud. Good times, good times. Hensel's John Wick was here. Maybe he was.
For them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I think this is also a building, like, you don't really see it when you're going past it. You know, only when you know about it you can enter. Oh, also love this. A shark in his, although secure. Permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. Love that. We got no information from that. Hello, as you should all know by now, the AFO reports are due by the end of the week. Waiting for a number of people. They are mandatory. Not so interesting this time. Oh yeah, the janitor. I think he's Finnish. Makes sense. Considering they are Finns.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Was he saying I should kill everyone?
Shiploader jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
If I don't get hired?
There's a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Ding. Huh, do we go in a circle? Actually don't know, because this building is so weird.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Whitney Hope. I have never heard of her, to be honest. Would she scream? This is fine. Ah, it's so good. This game is so good.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I think that was the bald guy that we saw in the beginning, actually. Spoilers. Drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay, I guess we're not apologizing that anyone died. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. How do I turn this off? Well, I just gotta ignore it. God, I used to be in an office that's just full of glass. Makes you feel horribly watched. People always think it's a great idea. Oh, it's so modern. There will be so much light. No, I do not want light. Okay, Trench is the director. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel. I can't trust the Barbara, not a single word.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
We're broadcasting from the pyramid/other. Only the director can wield. The gun, sword, intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can buy it, the service weapon, and live/die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Not in Kansas anymore. All none of the above. These are the concepts, tattoos we see in your minds. Service weapon has many forms. But
The same gun.
control the gun/house.
Okay, now I have a gun.
She hits hard. She does. Oh, I can aim too. You wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you? There's like blood of your predecessor on the desk in front of you, girl. You know, I should go to the hairdresser and be like, I give a picture of this, of her. I can just do like a... Well, I just have to put on normal clothes and it's a cosplay, technically. What's her eye color? We saw her eyes before, but I forgot. Yeah, I do not have blue eyes. Oops. Hi guys.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Okay, we can still do that. Okay, we have a photo. Handsome. His guard. Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. That's our main enemy here. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did this target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they are best suited to? All these questions we must know. Oh, that's the service weapon. Objects of power. Was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis. Maniform's third history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that of their wielders. Objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. Cool beans. Proceed further into the Bureau. Central Executive. Yeah, I read that we do have a map, but look at that. It's not great. And saw this on a random Reddit post, as I see many things. You're actually just meant to follow the signs, and it's way easier to navigate that way, so we're gonna do that. Follow the signs. I can read directions.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Line. Is this the dead man? Okay.
Maybe after combat? She gets like crazy powers later on in the game. I think we can like float, telekinesis, and really cool stuff. It's stuff that I keep. I haven't had that dream in a long time, but I would often have the dream of like, oh god, Artemis scared the crap out of me, girl. Yeah, baby. I would often have the dream of, can you purr in the microphone, baby? Try to lift her up. Sweetie, can I play? Code says hard. Okay, it looks like she's settling in. She's gonna play with us. Okay. Was I saying the dream that I had? I would often dream having like telekinesis and superpowers and stuff. Except they weren't working when I tried to use them. It's like always super frustrating. She's purring so hard. Baby, huh? Are you trying to be extra cute? I think she's trying to be extra cute. Yeah. My cool girl. You want to sit with me? You are invisible, but only when nothing looks at you. Shittiest superpower in the world. Oh god. Okay. So here, there's an altered world event. That's what it stands for. So we checked out the suspected AW in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. The team is getting pretty sick of dots. Okay. Interesting. I think this guy is just like hanging in there. Yeah. You know, like the posters of the kitties. Just hanging in there. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot some guys, probably.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
How to handle unscheduled visitors. That's good to know. Ask these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place?
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna read like everything word for word, but definitely the stuff that seems most interesting. Yeah. This seems fine, you guys. You're just hanging. Whee! She sure does kind of punch in a random direction.
Must cleanse control points. Anatomy.
To cleanse the control points, eh? Oh, did my VTuber crash? Oh, I might have to turn on the light just a little bit. Give me a second. Oh, look at me floating. And there we are. Yeah, it was getting a little bit too dark. Hmm? Kitty? Do you want to play with us? Oh, a big stretchy. And she's gone. But it's illegal not to say big stretchy. You have to.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Let me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
hiss?
That works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot. Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's...
I love these two as well.
I have a million questions and...
They're lesbians.
A million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or...
You mean the guys that I just shot repeatedly? Oopsie.
Very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
See, in lesbians.
Agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
Okay, maybe not quite yet.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Yeah, she got this sort of entity that's like her buddy.
Push the hiss out.
I think it happened. She was like in an altered world event, and that thing sort of latched onto her and is like a companion. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. Okay. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside. Yeah, the people here are apparently very subject to the oldest house whims, so shit sometimes happens, and things shift around. Cleanse the his corrupted agent. Where is the his corrupted agent? Oh, there. Oh, bye. I don't think it worked.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I like her little smarty pants.
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
No one has crazy lashes in this game.
That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
But I don't think I'd be comfortable with fake lashes. That seems like very weird to wear, to be honest.
I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
God, I love the design of this game. You got olden days stuff, of course, with the explanation that modern stuff doesn't work in the building.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Oh yeah, we can ask her a few more questions. There are no more stupid questions. That's what people say before people ask stupid questions.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is...
Welcome back!
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is...
We're getting some info.
You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Maybe we'll ask some more questions later.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
It's also very steeped in like corporate culture that makes things quite ridiculous. So we have to go to the mail room and then to the hotline. Dead letters. Oh no, communications department, that's what. And the cafeteria. I hope that's still working.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
What the? I'm the director. My authority is this bitch. I guess that doesn't work. Interesting that there isn't like a New Game Plus at all. But I kind of see that a little bit as a good sign. Like, the game doesn't need unnecessary things stacked on top of it. Like, oh, you can only get this if you play New Game Plus, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a report. Accommodations. Meals. $700 for meals? How long were you out? Mini bar, $313. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. I love you, Agent Heinz. I wish I had a little whiskey bottle. Communication department. So, nothing in the cafeteria then? Just like pistachio? I'm gonna take some pistachios. Oh, okay, yeah. We know that the building shifts sometimes very unexpectedly. And like, imagine you're sitting on the toilet and you're taking a shit and suddenly you're in the office of someone else. And it's just quite awkward. Ooh, I love the visuals. Look at this game, man. Saying that gender neutrally. Dead letters, machine god. Okay, what's this? I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. You know what? I don't mind. Doesn't sound like worse than any other god. I am very much not into religion. Except for maybe some of the cultural aspects. If that makes sense. You know how, like, Greek mythology is really cool, but I don't, necessarily pray to Zeus. I mean, especially Zeus. Who would want to pray to that guy? He cannot keep in his pants for like 5 minutes. Although he does look kind of hot in Hades too, not gonna lie. Except everyone looks hot in Hades 2, and Hades 1 also. Like, don't make me thirst for Zeus, please. Supergiant Games. I don't need that in my life.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet...
80 kilobytes, you say? Wow, that can hold maybe some of my fan fiction.
One exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Well, I just got told to kill myself because I drew a penis. Got a little distracted. What was that guy talking about? Can you watch that again? When do I get, like, telekinesis, though?
Communications. We're on the right track.
I should remember what that account was so I can stalk it whether it got suspended. Ooh, I get the feeling my cat is just a little bit hungry. Are you hungry, baby? Hmm? It's so early though, sweetie. It's very early. Do you want to come sit with here? Ooh, she's sitting on the cable. She has done this before, and then when I move the cable, she gets mad. What just happened, sir? I don't think he's okay.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss of last.
Oh.
We need to cleanse it.
Which is the object of power to cleanse it? How do I do that? It's been so long. See, Alan, look at this woman and look how she sprints and, you know, do some cardio. Learn how to sprint. Or he said, when he is Zeus, it's his thing. Not keeping it in his pants is his thing. That's kind of true. Look at her. She's so fast. I can't control her. It's too fast. Oh, that's the floppy disk. Those were even before my time. The floppy disks I know were a little bit smaller. The floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Oh, yay! Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah, I'm not sure we ever really find out what the board really is. Oh, telling me to jump apparently is no violation of Twitter terms of service. That's fine. Hey, look at that. Look at what? Telekinesis. It's pretty cool, right? It's the saving icon, yes. Yes, it is. You got so excited. I was like, what? I wish I could do this. Like, who's to say the rock that just fell on the person I don't like was thrown by me? It could have been, it's a rock, I just fell. Okay, yeah, we have to stop the hiss. Got it. The floppy disk is now bound, delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
You were gone.
Floppy disk. Now that I know more, I have seen more about the whole SCP Foundation thing that's on the internet. This is like always the same setup too. So the containment procedure for the floppy disk must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. Unbound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. Background stolen from a Soviet military base by agent with the CIA. Launch codes. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. So many big words. I'm learning so many big words. Whee. Let's take this trash can. Oh my god, it was so effective. The trash can is so effective. Anyone else want some of this? Apparently, yes. I do not. Oh, it's up there. I love that also when there's nothing here, she would just grab a chunk out of the wall. This game is so good, guys. Okay, communications report. Executive mail room. Oh, I'm very excited tomorrow. Friends are doing like a little witch-themed picnic. So I'm gonna dress up, and I have like a little bit of a Ren Fair outfit prepared.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Okay, he's just babbling stuff. Okay. So, what I have is a little corset. Which, since I have lost just a little bit of weight, now fits more nicely. Very excited to finally wear it, because, like, there's not many opportunities to wear a corset. Health? Why not?
This must open the door.
And then at the last Ren Fair, I bought a little belt that has like little bottles in it, you know, like a apothecary thingy. Artemis, don't play the game without me, please. You don't know how it works. And I always mean to think of what I could put in there. Like, sure, I could prank people and put soy sauce in there and let them drink it. But I don't think the pranks are actually very funny. Was this the way to the mailroom? You got pranked. It was filled with moonflowers. That's how you kill people. That's how you kill people. I don't know if that's a good idea. Wait, these signs are confusing me. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm dumb. My one brain cell wasn't really working. But the joke was to die for. Stop it! Did you... What did you drink today? Are you drunk? Well, I tried moonflowers. Oh, wait. I was gonna dodge with the Alan Wake button, but turns out you can't do that in a different game. Where'd you even get moonflowers? Actually, I don't know if you can just buy them. I feel like there should probably be something like when flowers are poisonous. But you can't buy them? I don't know. Oh. Bad decision. I will say though, moonflowers are super pretty.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
I was thinking about getting them.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
But I have a cat, and cats like to eat things they're not supposed to eat. So, probably not a great idea. Artemis, do you know that I'm talking about you? Actually, I have to take a picture of her sitting there. What? Playing. She's so cute. Not a brain cell in that little head of hers, but she is very cute. Hi Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. Oh, but it's golf. I was like, that's not how you write tea. By the way, I've heard about this Tennyson report. There's a bunch of copies. Just looking at his hand on the information. Who wrote it? No brain cells, just meow. Actually, she goes like, wah. She doesn't know how to meow. She can only yell. It's a cat and not. What could she be? Waluigi. Artemis. Baby. Are you Waluigi? I think she's mad at me. Because I'm not feeding her. She's like pointedly not looking at me. Haha, but a spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, but where bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Arrived at Sonar agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. She's mad because I discovered the secret. Do you moonlight as Waluigi when I'm not home, baby? She's looking at me with those big eyes. And she's like, Father, I do not understand because I am a cat.
Head of comms.
All right, take this down.
Got him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
What a fun person to be around. I would get so annoyed if I lived in a place that continually shifted. I always thought that about the moving stairs at Hogwarts. You know, it seems like, ooh, a whimsical little thing. The stairs are moving. But imagine living there. Imagine you want to go a place and you cannot. It's just... It will get old real fucking fast. Beep beep. Wait, what? Beep beep. Okay, I'll just have to make the beep.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before? No.
This part really creeped me out the first time I played it.
Across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
I thought like something was gonna jump out at me or something, but it's not really that type of game.
Hello? Anyone here?
Don't mark with a pyramid though, right? It's the one. Or not. Ooh, American Airlines. I hate those. They are the worst. I only flew with them once, but that was enough. I will never fly with them again.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ooh, a big stretchy. Stop moving the mouse, baby. Oh, hey, it's me. The Hotline Seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Okay. It's like the place where Magneto was... Oh, yeah! That took me a moment, but yeah, I remember. The, like, plastic cell where everyone was plastic. So he had to get the iron out of a guy to escape. I guess we just move past it, yeah? Parkour! Parkour! Okay, so if I do some drawing Sunday, what should I draw? Should I try to finish the merman? I should probably try to finish him, right? I feel bad not doing that. You can contact us past in the Hotline Collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Yeah, I guess we can start with the merman.
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
The fucking plot twist that would be. I've been trying to reach you, but extended. No.
I have it. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like Echo. An Echo with important info.
Maybe can you catch them off? I would really appreciate it if you did, sweetie.
People react strongly when I tell.
She's the most lazy cat you can imagine.
Tell Emily she might be able to help.
Or she picks up the hotline and it's just wait music, and she's like in the waiting call for like 3 hours before they pick up. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the, I'm just gonna call it the butt home, to a roadside motel. Scout a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another mortal cord found inside this room, they are transported to the oldest house. And yeah, the disappearances are attributed to that. Identical light switch cords to the one found in the butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, many light cords have been found in the oldest house located there and there. These all access the Ocean View Motel. Was that? That wasn't open before, was it? Well, it makes sense. It's like a magic house. Baby, you can go hunt the moth if you want. You don't just have to sit here and look at it. We have many moths, and they are annoying. Bureau funding. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to our best friend, our gal pal, Emily, with the fancy pants.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know.
I just got a horrible flashback that I drew some fan art of Jesse when it first came out.
If you think it will help.
And it was horrible.
I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Oh, why am I sleepy? It's like 10 p.m. I'm getting so old. I'm getting so old. I'm like a little grandma. Oh, but the fan art. Yeah, no, it's just that it was terrible. Because it must have been 2017, so the artwork did not look fantastic. Artemis, where are you going? Okay, bye. It's just very hard for me to look at old art and be like, well, it was okay for the time. I probably still have it somewhere though. Because a friend a long time ago was like, don't delete your art, even if you think it's shitty. Because it is like, you can look back and you can like compare to what you're doing now, and sometimes it does give me a good feeling to see that I've progressed since then. Art is like wine. I'm not sure. Does that analogy work? I get what you mean. Yeah, the more time you spend doing it, the better it gets with time. Except wine, when it's like, it's the same wine, it just ages and then it gets better. But my art can't age and, what's it called? Become better just by existing. But I understand the sentiment. I'm just being obnoxious a little bit.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be...
Nah, I think your logic is perfect. Without flaws, you're right.
Which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Did she memorize?
Got it.
I love Emily. She's a fucking nerd.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Bye.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
I should go. She's doing the shepherd voice. I should go.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
It's me under the shower. I'm singing.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Oh yeah, it's our Finnish friend. Ooh, health. Don't mind if I do. And that, was that it? Energy, melee damage, launch damage. Take some launch damage. Some energy. I wish I could upgrade my energy. I was thinking that I do so much shit. I draw, I write, I stream, I try to do even more things. Imagine what I could do if I had like a full energy tank. I would be so powerful. That's why God had to nerf me. I can just make mods, I guess. Okay. Oh, outfits. Oh no. Oh, that's what I was kind of hoping I would still have the outfits that I unlocked, but sad. Very sad. There were some cool ones, definitely.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
He has a Walkman. What a throwback, man. We used to terrorize our parents on long road trips. So my brother and I wanted to only listen to a Michael Jackson album that we had on cassette. And nothing else.
Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator.
Trying to fit the entire Walkman in your pocket. Yeah, as a girl, you have no chance. Yeah, and you need a cool clip like he had, so you can like put it on your belt. And then you'd be like the coolest kid. See, I don't need security clearance, bitch. As a guy, it makes you feel confident. True, actually. A Walkman definitely seemed like something cool at the time. I would also have a CD player that I could like clip to something. I thought that was very cool. Except when you moved around too much, the CD would skip.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
In the control room. Wah, wah, wah. Every time Jessie says control, she looks in the camera. Weirdly, I don't remember what color my Walkman was. Okay, we have Blackrock Quarry, Blackrock Processing, Ventilation, Janitor Service. I definitely totally loved my Walkman and CD players. I would collect a bunch. When I got into Visual K and J-pop and J-rock, I would spend so much money on importing CDs. Because you were like the coolest ever if you had the physical CDs. Instead of just, you know, sharing MP3s with your friends. Stop. Okay, I don't think we were supposed to go there. I need like a bonk, not for me, but for viewers, for evil puns. And it goes little bonk. I don't know why I called those evil puns. Bad puns. Or, as an alternative, it gives you channel points when you do bad puns. Oh, changing your alignment. I don't play with alignments. That's stupid.
What's down that way?
Do you know that silly goober is what I call my cat? Evil silly goober. Oops. That got me a little bit. Evil silly goober, I like that. You're just a cat, aren't you? How did you learn to type?
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
True, Jesse. True. Oh, now I can evade. Oops. To evade dash, use a proof, escape yourself. I once made a warlock. There was a child. And she was evil. And her patron was Evil Kirby. And I drew him and I painted evil eyebrows on it. So you could know that he was evil. You and the horse are now bound, friends for life. Nice.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
God, that shit is scary. Falling to your death, into the depths below. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Ooh, posture check. Don't call me out when I'm slouching over. How did you know? Oh, are you at a spree again? Actually doing me good though, so thank you. The sound of... Could you hear the sound of bones? Now I'm self-conscious about it, damn it. I thought you couldn't hear the bones cracking. Because they're cracking a lot. Why does he have a poster of himself on there? Iconic.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop.
Anyone speak Finnish?
I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner.
What, you mean this luscious, pushed back hair is not real?
We need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
I definitely vaguely think that he is more than just a janitor.
Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling.
I think he's like tied to this house in some way.
Of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all
We all disappear like a fart in the Sahara. I need to remember that one.
Power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all.
I wish I could go on vacation.
This crisis is gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
I feel like he's translating a lot of Finnish expressions just straight up into English, and I love everything that he's saying.
Yep.
Is it mission? Sure, let's do that.
Burn
Which we need to go.
in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a...
Where do we need to go? MSC power plant. Hey, shortcut.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep them.
Oh, was I supposed to stop and listen to him? Oops. Escaped object of power. Object of power escaped the panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Oops, I did just that. Oh, you're a normal person. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I
He's in charge here.
I almost totally slammed that into her. Ooh, so sorry. So sorry.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Oh, this guy.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling, he's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Kiki.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Another thing I really like about this game is, I mean, I think they just actually took a lot of real people and, you know, scan them in and put them in as models and everything.
Blockages in pipe.
But they're just, you know, they look like regular people. They're not perfectly symmetrical. That's what makes them look so incredibly real. And also you don't get any, like, complexes when you look at these people, because they're normal people. And not like, you know, lately a lot of people seem to complain when a woman doesn't look perfectly fuckable in a game. Seems to be like a latest trend.
I just wanted to make sure.
So it's nice seeing people like this. I'm saying this not in a great way, but
Baby back down to a safe temperature.
yeah.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
I like it.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You mounted or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
You could just ask Artie where he's from. Like, I'm honestly not very familiar with Nordic languages to be able to tell which is like Swedish and Finnish and stuff. I certainly kind of wish I could learn every language there was in the world, but I don't think my brain is that big. I have a tiny baby brain. Oh yeah, we get all these cool Basically, you mod your gun to become a shotgun, a grenade launcher, all that stuff. Okay, the coolant pumps are to our left. Let's do that. Ah, run, Jesse! Gotta love the ominous red glow. Really isn't subtle with like, there's enemies here.
Power. Replace the parts.
Where do I put all of them? Oh god, oh god. When do I stop playing? I'm a little bit EB, but I'm having fun.
I don't like that sound.
Or to ship it. Fix it fast. If the plan goes boom, we can throw the spoon at the wall.
They've done such a fantastic job on the combat in this game. It's really fluid. And I think it just sort of gets better the more stuff you get. So there's like other powers and everything. Where do I put this? Where do I put this guy? I think you become a bit more able to move around even faster. I feel like I remember flying around and stuff. Oh, here's a guy. Yeah, okay, I'll take this one. I'll put it in the head. Okay, is there another pump? Get that real quick. These guys, I already hate them. They're like, how many generators do we need? And they were like, yes. All of them.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipe.
My old enemy, the clock. You see, it's like the hiss. Ew. It's like fucking pimples. Gross. You know how people watch those like pimple popping videos?
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's disgusting. Same, Jesse. It's like we're the same person. Her and I. Oh my god. That's so gross. No! It squirted on me! Oh, I didn't know it would do that. I hope they have showers in this place. Oh my god, why am I not hitting? So, anyone else getting hungry? Maybe for some porridge, some congee. Sounds really good right now, I think.
Just hold together a little longer.
Is that it? Oh, we haven't been there yet. Oh yeah, I was thinking earlier when I thought about what to draw is that the only other work in progress I currently have is porn, so I can't draw that into it. It's just some good old-fashioned ass eating.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Works in progress of that in my Discord. Although, wait, I think I also posted it to Blue Sky. Uh-oh. There's a big guy. It's a big guy. Oh! I like it when things explode. Unless they explode in my face. Ooh, you can already see here, there's also going to be mold later that we'll be dealing with. There was like a glimpse of that just now. Director Jesse to the rescue! Ow! Director Jesse has a little ouchie. Okay, still alive. Yay, we're still alive. Is this like a save point? Yeah, I think it's a save point. I think I'll be heading out for the night. But I am rather confident that I can do a stream on Sunday. It will probably be an evening stream. I might get a little drink when I get back from like the whole weekend affair. So there's like a picnic we're doing tomorrow and maybe a flea market on Sunday. It depends a bit on how much social energy I can expend. And then also stream a little art on Sunday. Because it's been a while. Been gaming a lot. So yeah, I'll tell Artemis hi from you. Because she's been staring at me very intently from the couch. She's like, if I hypnotize you, will you please give me food? Thanks for everyone who was here. Thank you so much, Koteksu, as always. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Have a good evening. That's exactly what she's saying. Thank you for being here. Good night.